Ramsman, Alan, Tim, Steven, Voyager, Roberto.
Ramsman,
How's it going? Don't mean to have the echo there. Last night I was setting up my tank, then Stowe crashed and the loadout wasn't saved. So you had a fun experience, is what you're saying. Rob, how's it going, man? Troubled Tribbles, Mystic. You want to live through that all again and again? Terrible. Bridger. Let's get to the box opening. I mean, that's still 2 hours out. 385 XP short of mastery for the Atlantis. Oof. Double-barreled Simeon. You're an altaholic. It has been 3 days since you played your engineer. That's a good thing, though, isn't it? John Deuce, Warpcore, how's it going? Sorry, my Twitch chat was not showing up there. Okay. David? Yeah, well, for the streams, I've been trying to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Waldo, how's it going? You slipped off the wagon? Yeah, I need to go in and there's a couple characters where I just need to get some like rep marks, stuff like that. Chris? This character, no, it's not this one. Solo, Tractor Beam, Catapult 3. Finally got your event stuff finished in 2 hours, waiting for the... Yeah, you're gonna get the Pavo set and then it's gonna get fixed, yeah. Andrew, how's it going? Did I just wake up? About an hour ago, yeah. Please do more gambling. Ad, how's it going? Dude, I'm mad. I was... Someone pointed out in the comment section there was apparently someone from Deca in chat yesterday and I completely missed him. Like, I went back, looked at the VOD. They sent in a message just as I was going into a hive, and then I missed it because just you guys know how it is when you're in a run. When I caught back up on chat, I'd completely missed their message when reading up on what I missed. What did they say? First thing was that Deca is open to hire anywhere, but it depends on the budget. They asked, so this one I missed as I was going into a hive. So I'll pop it up. What do you want to know about Deca? We'll soon get approval to talk more, but I can share what I can. And I completely missed that because they sent that in just as I was going into a hive. And then they did mention when I was complaining about server performance, which was quite a bit of the stream yesterday, I was overly negative about the server performance because it's sort of annoying that these issues have been reported on since the abilities, you know, some of the issues we're talking about here, they were reported when stuff was released back in late January and Cryptic hasn't done a thing about them. You get told to post things to the forums. You send in bug reports. They tell people to post to the forums, and then when you post to the forums, it feels like you're just talking to a brick wall. It legitimately feels like it doesn't get anywhere. So I was quite ranty yesterday. And this person did say that the server infrastructure will change and it will be much better. Again, I don't know if they're a legitimate Deca person, but if they are, then I am annoyed that I missed their comments. Literally all of them were rough timing. Because like I went back, looked at the VOD, and it was the first one I just straight up missed. The second and third ones were as I was in a run, and then I missed it when I was catching up on chat. Storm players, how's it going? Aaron Emperor, you finally completed the event yesterday, but I'm not going to use the gear that I got because I don't feel like having to change my build. Multi-gaming universe. Has anyone seen any issues in game with side build since the new lockbox? My side build is barely functioning. It's probably misfires. Stanky boy? No. That's it for community manager. Spencer for not being able to read chat. Yeah, I mean Jeff, ideally. I mean a lot of us have been quite ranty recently, but that's because Cryptic there's been such little communication for the past couple months, and when stuff is reported, Cryptic isn't acting on it. Prometheus, nice. Whiskey Tango, how's it going? Deca's the new company that's going to be developing Stowe as time goes on. They're going to be taking things over from Cryptic. I did reapply to a different position last night. I don't know if it'll go anywhere, but I did apply to a position at Deca. Did my Reddit post get any attention? It got a lot of likes or upvotes. I don't know if it reached anyone over there. I mean, it's not like they don't know. I've complained to Crane about this a couple times, and from what I've heard, like Organic Nebula has been fixed internally, and if that's the case, why is it still on live? Yeah, yeah, Chris, Deca will probably be doing their own thing server wise long term. Systems designer. Rage, Spencer Rage. Oh no. So I just wanted to hop on this character to see if anything sold. I need to hop over to my new Inger side character and get some marks on him for whatever reps need marks, and I need to get my daily done anyways, so. Oh, this is perfect. This one's already got a the one outfit that Nick likes. I honestly I like the new feature because I usually have a lot of trash in my inventory, so seeing when I have something new pop up is nice, but I understand why that would be annoying to people. But yeah, there's no way to disable it. I don't think they put in any option for that. Yeah, I mean, we can look around in the settings, but I'm pretty sure, that there's nothing in here about that. I do have an IT background, yes. I have a degree in network telecommunications. I forget the exact wording. It's all network technology and like data telecommunications or something. Yeah, I mean, I do have a couple certs for like some programming languages, but I am not. I'm not really. I can look at like software code and eventually figure things out, but I'm not much of a coder. Okay, I need to put a ship on this character quick. Need to get the best ship. the ship that makes people happy. That. Best ship in the game right here, an Adarian Defender. I'm at the current max number of ships. Oh, terrible. HSE went? I don't know. How does one get a high yield 4? Yeah, that's a bit weird. I heard someone else mention that the other day, and I don't know what's going on with that. You want a lockbox ship last night and you just can't get excited? Think of all the possibilities it presents. Yeah, Rodolfo, that's pretty much what I found. I mean, I can learn a language if I need to, but that's not been my focus. Let's see, how am I doing mark-wise? Yeah, I definitely need marks on this character. Data, I mean, you joke about it, but that wouldn't even surprise me at this point. I think it's more that there's whatever torp it is, there is just the wording on it's weird. High yield particle emission torp, and it was bigger and everything. I don't know. I haven't used that torp in ages. Jayhawk, how's it going?
Bad news. I'm reading a
Oh,
lot
enough
of spatial
shields on.
distortion out there, and hostile ships are coming through. We're finishing some defense satellites to assist you, but we need some time. Do what you can
Boss, how's it going?
until they're ready for activation.
Veg, how's it going? So this is a ROM alien Psi. For those of you that saw my recent Q&A video, one of my projects that I'm working on is that I want to gear up a ROM alien Psi engineer, and long term probably set them up with a similar-ish build, just to have a few more characters built out, but also to fully show the difference between the classes. The most casual ship ever? It is. It's a wonderful ship. Truly wonderful. See, now I can fully pay attention to chat while playing this lovely TFO. It really does make this type of TFO so easy to do.
More bad news.
Didn't MB do this and show the differences there, but very small in the grand scheme of things? I mean, we already know that. Pretty much. We already know it's not that much of a difference, but it gives me something to do in the game. Can I cover all 3 lanes? No, just one. This is the content you sub for? Honestly, the reason I'm showing the Nadarian runs on stream recently is because it gets some fun comments. And a reminder, so I said this earlier, but the stream isn't going to go super long. When Nick has his stream pop up in about 2 hours, we're going to like immediately head over there, raid and redirect over to him, because he's doing his 1K key opening. 1K key opening. I'm ready for it. How does the Sentinel ship from Disco Muds pack compare to? I've honestly, Chubbs, I've never used that. I don't know. Gambling is the real end game. We're going down to the land down under. Sweet gamble time. Let me bring chat over. Encountered a visual bug where when you fire a torpedo with no firing modes, it visually fires two but still only hits once. So you might be dealing with a misfire situation. Sometimes with the server performance, if you hit an ability, it will misfire the first time but might still go off visually, and then when you spam it again, it when it does go off, it does the visual again, then does the actual effect. When you look down at this on this TFO and see 3 ships hanging out on one lane. Do I think they will make the Terran Akron a Mud's market ship? Eventually, yes. I'm curious, I'm not sure what the next Muds bundle is going to be, to be honest. Every time you fire a torpedo, you get 2. Infamy, yeah, I noticed that too late. I learned about it after the stream. I completely missed their first comment, so when I went back and looked through the VOD, it looked like they left 3 comments in the chat throughout the stream. The first one, I completely missed. Which does sometimes happen. The message rate on these streams at some points can spike up. Sometimes there will be 4 messages in a minute, and sometimes there'll be like 30. So when stuff's really going by, sometimes I will miss things. There were a total of 3 comments. The first, let me pull it back up here. Yeah, I'll show them to you guys. Let me find them. Again, I don't know for sure if this is someone from DECA, but I mean that's the impression from what they were saying. Okay. Yeah, the Pepe clan. Yeah. So the first one was DECA is open to hire anywhere, but depends on the budget. Second, this one happened, like I was saying before, just as I was going into a Hive Space Elite. So I completely missed it because when I was looking at the chat after the run, I was a couple lines down and just completely missed it. What do you want to know about DECA? We'll soon get approval to talk more, but I can share what I can. Yeah, that would have been a great opportunity for me to have asked questions if that person was legitimate. And then when I was ranting for a long time about the servers being absolute garbage, they said that the server infrastructure will change and it will be much better. Could be a troll, could be legit. I don't really know. But in any case, it's like, damn, I'm mad at myself for missing. Yeah, Terran Emperor, we should see a 35% bundle sale along with a 50% Muds bundle sale pop up at the end of the month. Assuming they are legit, yes, that's true. In any case, I'm going to be working on a video. I hit the wrong thing. I'm going to be working on a video where I'm going to talk about the issues that I see with the game, and what I hope changes with DECA. The first thing's communication. Now, the post from the CEO over on Arsto, that's a good start. We didn't really learn anything new, but it was good to just have, some official commentary on it. Next War, thank you for the sub. Very much appreciated. Um, Erica, how's it going? I just completely lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Rodolfo, I once said that if I plan to buy Mud's bundle, making an effort to buy the 10th anniversary was worth it. Is it still true? Absolutely. Absolutely. The 10th bundle still has a lot of stuff in it. And I mean, the ships are not like really meta nowadays, but they're still good. They're still capable. The O game update, I know. The O game update is that my account is like crazy good right now. I'll get back on track with the Stow stuff here in a moment, but the O game update is my account's increased massively since the last time I showed it off on a video. I've got about 650 mil doot a day now. The life forms are quite powerful. Research. I got all the production boost rolling. That's basically the O game update. The 10th is really good if you don't have a lot of the console traits from other sources for sure. Yeah. Price per ship is best. The O game is a browser game that's now got a mobile app. It's one that I've played for a long time. Um, the issue with it is that increasingly over the past couple of years they've went very pay to win with it. So you can just completely buy resources nowadays. And I'm not innocent in that regard. I've picked up a little bit here or there myself. I'm not crazy like some of these other people, but it's yeah, it's not quite what it used to be. Okay. Um okay, back on track. I was talking about our us hearing from the cryptic CEO. Um communication's always been a big issue. It feels like with this game, and there's just a lot of things that seem like they need to be addressed that they haven't been addressing. And I mean, it's good to have commentary on the Deca stuff, but aside from that, like, where's even like the known issues, for all the stuff that's broken on the patch notes? It just is ridiculous to me that there's no commentary about that, basically. How's my mindset about Stowe at the moment? Optimistic on Deca changes, but annoyed by current server performance? Pretty much. I think I really do believe that Star Trek Online has a lot of potential. This game can be around for a very long time. Um, but I have not been happy about the quality of content releases lately. Um, some of the decisions made, like we've complained about with the 14th, it was like, why was this done? Why was the Tal Shiar ship put in there? Um, why are so many of the accessories still bugged on the newer ships? Months after release. It just right now we're in a rough state as this transitory period happens. I'm optimistic that the game long term is going to probably end up being in a better state, but right now between the poor server performance and the new stuff that they have put out just being not functional or broken in some way, it is a bit demotivating. No, Warp Core, they're really aggressive about punishing stuff like that. Brilliant. What is the green charge that comes out onto allies? It's a heal from the Nadarian. Marco, thank you for the follow. What do I think of the Star Trek game Infinite Timelines? If I recall, it's like a mobile-ish game. I saw someone say that it's like Raid Shadow Legends Star Trek Edition or something. Fanhome is going to make the new Enterprise F. Yeah, that's. I tweeted about this yesterday. Fanhome put out an announcement that they're going to be, or they revealed some of the ships in their upcoming subscription that they're doing. The Titan, the Connie 3, the Stargazer, the Farragut, and the NTF. Those are some of the ships they revealed so far. And I'll drop a link to their website down below, but this is going to be a subscription service, I believe. So it's also not going to happen until at least the third quarter of the year. 1701, how's it going? Bridger, they're going to make it similar to what the Eagle Moss models were like. The event campaign change is one of the high notes for the year, and I think that was very much needed, given how rough some points of the year are going to be if the past month is any indication. Do you know what's the feedback on other Deca managed games? That all I know is they could continue getting development. I don't really know much more than that. Should have made a Talshar ship bundle that comes with a full Talshar uniform. I hope the CEO will address server quality in the upcoming stream. I understand they have a transition phase, but they can't wait until summer to address current issues. Yeah. Ronnie, how's it going? Timelines is a mobile game, but not as bad as Fleet Command, but yeah, still monetized like a mobile game. Is it possible to make a weaponless build? I mean, you could do the same with like a sentry setup, right? I don't know. I think the thing with the CEO is he's not going to be able to answer any high level game mechanic related questions like that. So, Sphinx, how's it going? Yeah, there were quite a few comments on my video that I had to just not approve that were pretty negative. That nice bit of marks there into lithium. Someone asked why I was buying out the event campaign, or at least so far I've spent $25 to buy out the first event campaign, and my reason for that is I just want the event campaign rewards faster. I have plans for the ship box here, and I don't want to wait until like October to get it. If I can get it by the third event this year, then that's great. And if I spend $50 total doing so, buying out the first and second event, then to me that's sort of worth it, because that is a lot cheaper than trying to go out and pick up like the premium T6 ship that I want before then. Yeah, they've done a good job with some of the Borg stuff. I'm not a fan of the assimilator. I'm still annoyed that with the assimilator, they didn't move down the assimilators and infected to compensate for the smaller hitbox, because that's really screwed with some things in DPS runs. Yeah, you keep doing the event after you finish the actual 14 days of the event, and you'll continue to earn campaign progress. Yeah. Giant Dutch Viking, I've went through, and so I'm on the science character right now. I've went through, I upgraded deflector, engine, core, and shield to like the current deeps meta stuff. So for high end elite runs, that's comp to, or the the comp engines, competitive rep, the fleet colony deflector, the Tholian nucleating core, and then the Tilly shield. Never, Stu. That's one of the big issues with Stowe is that there is actively a player base, that wants, or part of the player base that wants to do stuff like DPS runs or PvP, just those really high end game things, and they don't really tap into it because they don't understand it a ton. What makes the Tholian core so good on AoE heavy builds? Every kill with this, you're spawning in some of the Tholian warp crystals, and those Tholian warp crystals will do quite a bit of damage. Chaltalk, if I recall, there was like a Tholian event early in some of the past couple of years, wasn't there? Like, if I recall, the web spinner, that was like the second or third event in one of the recent years. My guess is just going to be Tholian. Rom Psi Alien, I smell PvP too? Nah. DJ, how's it going? So, one of the other things I was looking at before, what do I think the next Muds bundle is going to be? Let me say what I want it to be. I would like the Terran Acheron on account-wide unlock. I think at this point, that's a ship that I never picked up. I was not super thrilled about it, but with the Type 7s, I think the 2 hangar bays as a temporal platform would be interesting. The Marian Command Science Dreadnought, I really would like to have this on account-wide unlock also. I know this is just a really random ship, but the Marian here, it's basically like a fixed psi mode courage, and it's got a hangar bay on it. So for doing psi torp stuff like I would do with the courage, the Marian could do that, plus have a hangar bay with Type 7s on it. You see, one of the things that sucks with the recent update, it's not like a negative. It's more of the new Type 7 pets are so damn good that ships that don't have hangar bays are a little bit devalued in the current meta. Mere warship? I mean, yeah. Atlas on account wide unlock? Yeah. But I would like the Marian in a Muds bundle. Exactly. Exactly, Stanky Boy. Nick and I were talking about this. We're like, no one uses the Marian. And it's at the age where it's just about perfect timing for it to go into a Muds bundle, or to qualify for a Muds bundle. It's like, let's get this in a Muds bundle. I mean, Denman, I mentioned this literally to someone on the dev team. I'm like, are you sure about these pets? Because debuff is so influential in gameplay, and with these new pets, like the amount of debuff we get is insane. Martin, how's it going? Brilliant. Can see a lower dex bundle at some point. 32nd century bundle, CrossFit, Marian Friendship. I mean, you give me them three right there. The Crossfield refit, the Marian Command Science Dreadnought and the Friendship in the same Muds bundle, I can't get my card out of my wallet fast enough. Like, I'm buying that. Absolutely, Steven. That would be an immediate purchase for me. The Crossfield refit has universal designs, so that's a meta trait. The Marion Command Science Dreadnought for the stuff that I like to do, the Marion Command Science Dreadnought has applications that I can benefit from. And the Friendship, well, like Nick and I have said, the Friendship's one of the best tank platforms in the current meta. Support tank platforms. If you're doing a heavy tank, you probably want something else. But for like a support tank or just taking a tank into a channel run, the Friendship or Voth Rampart, very good right now. Well, that's been reported, but again, who knows when that's going to be fixed. Yeah, the Elite Type 7s are only getting Beta 1. But I think this run, one of the runs I did last night just had a stupid amount of debuff in it. I was on side nuke there. Side nuke there too. Yeah, look at that. SCM reported my target debuff as 527% with the with my Awani support build. 2 bays the type 7's on. Yeah, it's a bug. Sphinx, given that the Courage has been out for so long, I don't think they ever will fix it. Darthon, how's it going? But yeah, the Type 7 pets, they just have so much debuff. It's legitimately crazy. Like in this run, I know SCM reports some funky numbers to target debuff. Realistically, you can't actually get below, is it 300 or 400% debuff? Like you can't debuff a foe more than that because there's diminishing returns on how it works. But like it just, the Iwani pets have made it so easy to get your debuff numbers up. Like that's one thing that does suck about the Type 7s is that they're so good that they've devalued most other pets in the game. And on top of that, they have close-in sensor pass. And does the wiki actually have those numbers on there yet? Type 7. They die kind of fast, and honestly, that's fine, because if they die, after they've used Fall and Beta, and you can launch another Bay after they, if they die immediately after using those abilities and you launch new ones, that's better uptime on your Fall and Beta from them. Yeah, does the wiki have the numbers for that? I mean, I've got the numbers. Apparently not. And I'm not looking at the right page anyways, so let's look up Awani. Oh, there's not a page for them yet. Okay. Yeah, you could get scramble fighters. Exactly. You want to make your pets survive better? Pick up scramble fighters off the exchange. Perfect trait for keeping your pets alive. Just slot them. The elite ones do have fall baked in, so with the lower ranks, you would want to have SAD. Okay, let me get the numbers. Okay. Close and sensor pass reduces enemy damage resistance by 20, 30, 40 for 15 seconds, 20-second recharge. If the enemy shield facings are below average, the damage resistance rating debuff is doubled to 40, 60, 80. So with rank 3, which is the elite version, you're getting a 40 debuff from them, but if the enemy shield facings are below average, then it goes to an 80 debuff. So let's do the math here. You know, if we're talking about a max of 80 debuff plus 50 when they give them attack pattern beta 3, and then there's 6 of them per bay, that's a max potential of 780 debuff from that one hangar bay for a limited duration. Now keep in mind there's not going to be a very high uptime on the Fallen beta or this close and sensor pass. So that's a lot of debuff, and then you put on 2 bays of these on a ship, and magically that's 1560 debuff. Why would I use any other pet in the game? Seriously though, what's my opinion on the Sirius compared to the other Galax variants? The Sirius is a good tank platform. Nick just did a video on his channel, like the Elite Galaxy tank build or something. It's a good platform. 14th bundle or D7. Okay, 14th, 13th, or the D7 Muds bundle. X Gym, that's going to depend on your play style, but I think for most people, it's going to either be the D7 or the 13th. The 13th will probably have more overall toys for you to play with, but the D7, of course, you know, that's ruin. Stu 17 will no, that's it's a different Stu. Different Stu. Can you get 100% uptime on Scramble Fighters if you have the right stuff on? Yeah. Sorry, I missed a couple things already in chat. Wolf Arch, what's up, Sab? Dude, your help has done so much. Can't wait to show it off later tonight. Nice. Glad to help. Erica, I know. I think the game's going to be around though. But they're investing a lot in hiring new people for it and all that, so I don't see it going anywhere. When will Beta 3 work on them? I have no idea. Is SAD still worth for debuff with the pets? I mean, there is going to be downtime, and you can give them more Fire at Will uptime to make sure that they have beta on everything. So I think there's still a benefit to using SAD with them. Doing good. Doing good. Just need more coffee. Believe it's unhealthy for one pet bay to do what a full dedicated support build and any player can achieve. Debuff wise, but not control, not shield disable. Delta Flight is so much nicer with Rex. Yeah, Krellian SAD is going to give them Fire at Will so that they have more uptime on their attack pattern beta. Or just more reach with the beta, I should say. Finally bought Lifetime for my second on the 50% sale. Nice. I don't know why the sale was so short for that, to be honest. That was a bit weird to me. So I don't have the Delkina on this character, unfortunately, but I do have the Legendary Valador, which I think will, for the time being, be a sufficient substitute. Robert? Have I tried the Joragumo trade out? I know I ask this every time. I have not. I have not tried it out yet, I'm sorry. Some people like it. The issue with it is even with it, you're not gonna have like perfect fall uptime. Am I still planning on doing an Awani build? Yeah. The Awani build that I have set up though is it's a support platform. That's what I have it set up for. not an actual Delkina. Yeah, I know the Norway is like the closest thing to the Delkina in the store right now. But I like my Romulan ships, okay? And cannon-wise, I appear to have some disruptor stuff so far. I don't have a Maelstrom on this character yet. Intriguing, how's it going? You know, something else I need to do. Rip open a couple keys. Look at that, I'm so close down to another stack of Lobby. Where's my Valkys? I don't have a Valkys on every character. I have it on one character. The Valkys is an expensive ship to acquire, okay? Yeah, I've got a couple Maelstroms here. I upgraded a few with the upgrade event. Yeah, Valkys is the Romulan J. Yes, gamble content. Moment, how's it going? Okay, see. I just want crit D damage. And it doesn't want to do that today. Very unlucky. That would be a good chunk there. Yeah, there's 4,000 salvage. Do I continue to be unlucky? The answer is yes. I know consoles give less salvage. I know. There we go. I'm supporting the in-game economy, okay? How does SAT on pets work? I don't recall if the fall from ETM triggers it. But yeah, usually like just keep fob, CSV easily keeps it up. But if you're doing ETM, then you don't want to do fall and CSV at the same time for boosting your fall. I am the in-game economy terrible. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna rip open keys on a different character quick because I am 30 Lobby away. Birdie, how's it going? Do I think with the new decade of devs, we will continue to see them being conservative with things like Omni and Wide Arc cannon restrictions? Thanks. Probably. I do think a third Omni though would be a good idea. And if it was me, like if it was up to me, I would have the third Omni as something you have to spend a bit for, like something that would be expensive at your fleet starbase or something. You know, I would find some way to integrate it into a different part of the economy that doesn't necessarily get as much attention right now. Or unrestricted Omni on the back, yeah, I mean that would work too. Brewcart, thank you for the follow there. For the lithium sink, maybe as an upgrade. I think having two sets on, I do think would be interesting. I mean, you can do it with turrets. I think you just like what Yep said there. Just restrict it to the back, so you can only have omnis on the back of your ship. GPL. Yeah, and the builds Discord, I know it's a bit overwhelming, but there's a lot of information on there that can help out. And that reminds me, while I am right here, let me find the right thing, not be in a private channel. Not be in private channels on the builds Discord. Show that on stream. In 20 minutes, there is a T6 coupon giveaway that will be finishing over on the builds Discord. This is PC only, and this is courtesy of Martin. So if you are looking to potentially win a T6 coupon, make sure to head on over to the builds Discord, which I'm going to put in chat. Head on over there if you're a PC player, and go to the giveaways channel and hit this blue party icon for your chance to win a T6 coupon. The leaks channel is in a different Discord warp core. Didn't you know that? We couldn't expose the builds Discord to that. Yeah, you guys got 20 minutes to go in and enter. Again, this is courtesy of Martin here. And while you're at it, link to Martin's channel in here. Go drop Martin a sub over on his YouTube channel if you can. He's a nice guy, does a lot of demo record videos, and also does videos showing you what happens when you buy the MUDs packs, what the interface is like, and also has some nice gambling content. I think 2 set plus 2 non-set would be fine, but just the limitation of they can only be used aft. That would probably be fine. Maybe make it. Imagine if it was just you had to pay for an unlock at like your one of the fleet maps. Yeah, you had to pay like 200k fleet creds to unlock the ability to have a second set omni on your build or something. I mean, I think that would be cool. Okay, I'm gonna go over to this engineer here. Uno, how's it going? Yeah, like the trade slot, pretty much, yeah. You know, there's some neat ways that they could do it. It's just a matter of what level of interest is there. Do I think they're going to bring back weapons like the Pavin set, having 2 procs, 2-piece, same with the Trilithium? I think we're gonna see. I would hope we would see more sets. It's been a while since we've had a series of new sets put into the game, so like if we see a couple this year, that'd be good. Omni aft. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's ways to do it without completely ruining game balance. And the thing is like it's not going to be optimal, but it's a matter of presenting people with the ability to if they desire. Endeavor cap increase when? There should not be another Endeavor cap increase without there also being a way to purchase or like a way to catch up, or whether it's through purchasing or just playing the game more. Like there needs to be a better way to catch up with the Endeavor system. Okay, I got 4 master keys. And where's my Infinity lockboxes at? Let's just I just don't feel like swapping over to another character to grab my Infinity boxes, so here we go. $27 Lobby. I am eight Lobby away from being at 30k. Or I guess a little bit more than that. Want options and more freedom? What's game balance? If anyone from Deck is listening, I applied to the systems designer position and I'd like to bring some game balance, you know? Not 6k, 6. Yeah, I gotta find a character that's had something sell. Let me check this character here. Good luck with the gambling. Yeah, we do need a CC program for the game, for sure. Wow, the good day to die market's crashed. It was at 1.5 billion last night, and now it's down to 60 mil. Shamfire. I applied, but I don't know. I don't even know if it's for Firsto. Dwayne, yeah. Somewhat curious how much Lobby Nick pulls in from his 1K boxes. It's going to be around 50. It'll be somewhere around probably 53 to 5400 Lobby. Because on average, you typically get about 5.3 to 5.4 Lobby per lockbox. I'm hearing Denise be very, very active. Get hired and ends up being for champions. That's basically what I said in the like cover letter. I'm usually not the best at typing that stuff up, but I stayed up probably longer than I should have trying to figure out how to type it all up. Are there any Voth Omnis on the exchange? Cap, how's it going? Yeah, so when Nick does his stream, I'll be pretty much raiding and redirecting over to him. Nick is going to open the lockboxes and then he's going to give away at least one of the ships afterwards. Are there any Voth Omnis on the exchange? I'm going to go check that right now for you. As soon as I find a character that I have stuff posted on. I think he'll be multi-streaming. That generally I think is the best way to go with
Nothing
Stowe.
makes the universe go
Um,
round.
Twitch is better for discovery. But once you have like a YouTube channel that's a bit established, the YouTube side is you with Stowe is usually a bit stronger. Okay, Voth Omni, let's take a look. There's one omnidirectional Voth beam up for 400 mil. If you have the internet bandwidth and you don't have a data limit, then I think multi-streaming to both is good, but I'd say just start to try and funnel people over to your YouTube channel, take clips from your stream, break it up, use them for content. Um but yeah, like 1701 just said there, starting on Twitch is easier for discovery, but once you are established, YouTube is much stronger for this game. What's my view count at here right now? So YouTube's at 173, Twitch is at 30. When you look at Stowe, and you look at the demographics, YouTube is just a more popular platform. Nice. Okay, I got enough EC for another key. Nick server, the council rule. Does he have a council rule? Oh, he does. Oh, he gave me Supreme Fleet Leader. How nice of him. Yeah. Does this get me the lobby that I'm after? Terrible. I need one more thing to sell. Steve-O, thank you for the sub. Very much appreciated. I know you're... Yeah, the isomag market is crazy. Let me go look at that again here real quick. Yeah, the onesie. Let's see. What was I going to look up? Isomags. 59K is the cheapest isomag. Whoa, someone messed up. Someone posted a Beams isomag for 60K EC. I'll take it. Any other cheap ones posted with good mods? Nice, thank you. All the isomags. Gotta collect them all, Oh, they've come down a bit. I didn't realize. the adrenaline burst. My Ferengi blood is showing. Yeah, I didn't realize they crashed that much. Plasma Isomag for 1 million EC. They're that cheap. Man, good time to set up plasma builds. Pretty much good time to set up anything that isn't a phaser build. The phaser isomags are 16.5 right now. You made 400 mil just re-rolling mods? Voyager, yeah, or if you want, just post in the tank section on the builds Discord. Or, you know, I hear Nick is the new tank specialist. Yeah, if you guys want to learn about tanking, you should make sure to check out Nick's videos. You already posted it there? The science consoles, the energy field gradient ones, those are the drain ones that are able to stack up much higher than they're supposed to. Is 12 too high for keys? I mean, it's the current going rate. Yeah, Nick and Brett do some really good videos, and they're both really nice people. I'm lying. I'm lying. Nick's Australian, so that can't be true, right? And Brett there, he's a PvPer, so it's clearly impossible for them to be nice, you know. I already corrected before you even typed it, Voyager. Nick has strong feelings about Graviton. Okay, so the drain consoles for ice, or yeah, the drain advanced consoles are bugged and stacked super high. The exotic ones, the EPG mod on them is worth a lot more than a phaser isomag, actually twice as much as a phaser isomag. These consoles, I think Still Better said that they were having some success with them. I haven't tested a set of them out yet. At some point I will. You got the you got those plasma ones? Nice. Yeah, that's a good price for them. I just went through and upgraded a bunch of isomags for my alts here with the recent upgrade event. I should disperse those to these alts actually. I was busy. The upgrade event went well. Successfully yoinked from the greedy arms of the people that need them most. Love my job, terrible. I roll plasma a lot. Seems to be more common to roll for some odd reason. Darthon, now hear me out. What if the next Muds bundle we get Gorn ship account wide unlock? Now that's a good time to sell them plasma isomags. I have to imagine that Gorn ship is a good seller for the lockbox. Yeah, it's a ship from last year, and it looks like there's usually like a 2-year delay on ships being put into the Mud store, or being able to qualify to be put into the Mud store. So if a ship is not at least 2 years old, then it's very unlikely it will be in the Mud store or in a Muds bundle. Okay, how many did I just move over? Okay, 6 isomags. That's good enough for now. The Valdor here can only actually do 4. updated video on advanced side consoles. I don't know if it's something I'm going to get to anytime soon, but yeah, that'd be nice. I need to grab the other plasma weapons that I put in my bank here. So there's 2 Viridian turrets. I could have sworn I had another plasma cannon in here. Okay, yeah, I'm very creative with names. Oh, was there 2 rows lower? Did I miss it? I got turrets, but not a single cannon. I mean, I guess I could do that for the time being. Oh, that's... I could do this, yeah. Make people really happy. For the experimental weapon here. Muds Vance is gonna be pissed if he finds out about this bundle. Yeah, that'd be... I'll even give Deckard the title for the 32nd century bundle we want. Muds Back from the Future bundle. That is a nice name. Just reading some of the comments. Okay, let's do flagship 2-piece. Again, it sucks that the Awani stuff is broken right now. I'm gonna put it on, but it is annoying that that is busted right now. It overwrites your fire at will and or not. It overwrites cannon scatter volley and torp spread, but it does not overwrite fire at will. Which is a little bit annoying. For right now, you know, just leveling this character up, that I think what I have on now will work. I'll do timeline stabilizer. There we go. 50 more minutes till next stream. What is the spec seating on the actual Dalkina? It is Commander Command plus Lieutenant Commander Intel. It's just an incredibly strong platform right now. Very versatile. Like if I was doing a list of the like top 5 ships in the game, the Dalkina's making it on that list. Yeah, Commander Command, and then Lieutenant Commander Uni Intel. So it's just a very, very capable platform. And the premium ship coupon by the jelly, no. The jellyfish is going to cost you about $40 in the mud store during a 75% sale. Yeah, so if you want the jellyfish, the Nadarian Defender, it is a standalone ship in the mud store now, which I can't see for whatever reason. But it has a base price of 17,000 Zen. During a 75% sale, it goes down to like 41 bucks. Lone Disad, thank you for the follow. What command powers would I use on a do build? Coleridge and Sea Artillery is good, but even if I don't use command abilities, the command inspiration is still a really, really nice perk. The Proto-Commander Colony consoles are good for survivability, but I don't. Right now, I don't need survivability for what I'm going to be doing. I shouldn't, at least. What I need right now is the Rising Corvette so I can grab a Soliton. Or I could just... Do I have the Cyclone out on this character? Okay, there's the gold psionic resonator. And I'm gonna use this as a filler for now. Eventually I'll get a Gorn Hunter on this character, but for the time being, I will use this gold type resonator, for which I apparently have no upgrades. $11 upgrades is definitely not going to be enough. Okay, that'll be fine. Getting it up to Mark 15's the most important thing for right now. The next thing I need to do is I need to go grab some pets for this character. You just spam left click on the boxes. Well, I mean, long term, I'm gonna get a Gorn Hunter on this character. Spencer, seriously, why are you setting up another character? Because I have problems. I mean, I really don't know what else to tell you. S-Trek, how's it going? Fine, yeah, the jellyfish there. Thank you. Yeah, so I guess I could show this. Yeah, the Nadarian Defender. It should show up in the mods market. Only ever buy stuff in there when there's a full 75% sale. The fleet maps take a while to load. It's how they are. Yeah, my original main was a science, actually. Science is fine. Honestly, I almost had the DPS record a while back with my original fed human science captain, but in day-to-day gameplay there is very much an advantage for tactical, because the way Stow is structured in PvE is that damage is all that matters. And the tac career just has the best tool set to do that. Science does has its use cases, but it tends to be more skewed towards endgame related things, like having a sub nuke in a hive run or PvP. But science can still do well. Thankfully, if you're looking to do a science build, you could do a science build on attack captain and engineer, whatever. The actual builds you do are not tied to your career. Any career can do any build type. You don't have to. So something I still see to this day is some people will come up to me and be like, yo, I'm making an engineer because I want to play cruisers. And when I hear that, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Then I'm like, okay, wherever you heard that, you've been misled. You could go and do that on your TAC captain. You could do that on your science. You don't have to make an engineer to play a cruiser. It's there's a lot of old info out there that has misled people. Of course you are, Rob. My elite type 7s. There they are. Two bays, just in case I ever want two bays. Is that the same for ground abilities? Now, ground is where there is a difference between the careers. There's things that only engineers can do, things only, tax can do, psi, and so on. Ground is different. But for space, anything can do anything. If you ask a new player what they think the best, what the best career is for your tank build, most are going to say engineers. When in reality, you get to end game content and it's either TAC or side that are preferred as the tanking career. It's not that you can do anything with any career, and which career works best is different than what most people would expect, but still is a very versatile game. You can mess around, you can make things work on anything, basically. It's redundancy and just guarantees. You think you have problems? I've been working on a new character that's entirely lower decks themed. Why do you think I wanted the Parliament to be in the 14th bundle? Terrible, Rob. I remember the feeling when I first watched CCs and they were using Rat on the side build. Yeah. Yeah, I personally think that the top career for endgame PvE tanking is science. That's my personal opinion. Others will disagree. But I think the utility that you get from a science captain is very beneficial for what you want from a tank nowadays. I'm staring at my left monitor, which is where the chat is. I'm not even looking at my stow monitor over to the right. Engineers are the best at suffering, you should know. How are my specs on this character? Hey, I'm not starting this character from the ground up. Like, it's already... I've got the reps at T6. The specs are... The specs that matter are done. So, Intel and Temporal... Yeah, Intel and Temporal are done, and I'm literally not going to care about any other spec on this character. Toxic Spencer confirmed. Healing isn't really something done in the game, Wolf. Yeah, healing basically doesn't happen. Science captains are better people. I name my characters after rival YouTubers. I think I did this one to troll chairs at one point. Yeah, healers basically don't exist in endgame play. This does smell like there's going to eventually be complex plasma. Correct, AJ. This will eventually get a Gorn Hunter on it. Yeah, I've got CSV on this build. I don't even have a Torp Spread 3. I need to beam back down and grab stuff. Hey, we're an hour and a half into the stream, and I haven't even set up one ship yet on an alt. Complex Plasma is the Starship trade off of the Gorn Hunter. The Gorn Hunter is from the Infinity Prize Pack T6 ship box. It's a really good little ship here, honestly, and damn it, that should have opened. The trait from it's pretty good. I have to do that again for the engineer character. That's what stings. Yeah, I need to grab Torp Spread. I need to grab the EC from the bank. Step 1. Complex Plasma Fires. It's the Starship trade off of the Gorn Hunter. Wait, if I was going to pop that ship, why did I upgrade that other experimental weapon? I don't know. I don't know why I do things anymore. Megla, congrats. You didn't wait though, did you? Terrible. Hiya, how's it going? Yeah, so the Starship trade off the Gorn Hunter is complex plasma fires. Basically, every time you hit a target with plasma energy weapons while firing mode is up, it is going to apply a stacking plasma dot to the foe, and it stacks up really high. It does very well. It's really quite good. You got impatient. Did you get more than one ship, Megla? That means too, I've got the quad cannons. A bleed poison build, exactly. Brave Leo, how's it going? Do I have any suggestions for a good side torp gravel platform that's not fugly looking? What about the Chekhov? You don't like the Chekhov? Plenty of fleet credit boost. I know how that is, man. You seen my my account bank recently? It's rough with all the bonus pools. Oh, the giveaway on the Builds Discord should be over. Stevo, Stevo's Nesticle. If you are around, you are the winner of that T6 coupon. I am going to send you a DM on Discord. If you can send me your in-game @ handle, I will get that coupon sent right out to you. Yeah, Steve, I sent you a message on Discord. Congrats. You've won the T6 coupon there from Martin. If you could just send me your in-game @ handle, and like I said in the message, if you have a hashtag and numbers, make sure to include them, and I will get that sent out to you right away. Okay, I was going to send over my ultimate upgrades. Kathy, thank you for the 5 USD. Very much appreciated. Where are my ultimate tech upgrades? Oh, they're already in my bank. Why did... Wolf, are you looking at the old wiki? Are you looking at the fandom one? The fandom wiki doesn't exist. It's not supported anymore. You got to use the new stowiki.net. Yeah, fandom is quite terrible, and the wiki folks decided to move away from it because of all the issues with it. Oh, you don't have the Chekhov yet? Well, I mean, if you're on console, it's... Oh, it is like a month out still. Okay, temporal. I'll do Heisenberg here, and for the lieutenant, chronometric inversion field. I don't remember 5 uncon on this character, but I mean, I'm just going to level the ship up, so it doesn't really matter. And I now have a Gorn Hunter on this character because I decided to just YOLO and pop the box right on stream here. So that should tell you guys I'm committed. I'm going to set these characters up, the engine Psi. Oh, it's not trained in temporal. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not like I don't have the resources for it. I talked about it in my video just the other day that like this is going to be something I'm working on long term. I'm going to set up this character and I'm going to set up the engineer. Spencer, is Genesis device committed? You're damn right. You been running the Vern? I mean, for right now, the Vern's fine. You know, the Vern is still like the to a lot of people the top platform. Um, I think just wait for the Chekhovs and see how that works for you. This, I mean, this build's not going to be too crazy right off the bat. I'll pull up a parser here so we can see how it does, but okay. Let me grab this coupon here quick from the mail and send this out to Steve-O. So you said it's the O is the letter, not the number. Just like that. Let me just verify that here. Make sure it copied right. There you go. That's the coupon sent your way. Congrats again and enjoy. And remember to thank Martin there. Martin, again, thank you for sending that over for the giveaway. Okay, upgrade 1. Let's get up to space quick. I want to get this ship leveled before the key opening. You have 7 T6 coupons. Should you buy the 14th or just the ships? Just get the ships with the coupons. I mean, unless you really want the Tal Shiar adapted destroyer. I mean, I think in your case, if you have the coupons to get all the new ships, then just go for the new ships. It's not like the bundle contains enough, you know, upgrades to go in and take the ships up to X2 or anything like that, so yeah. I don't even have Withering Barrage done on this character yet. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I do have space reps done, I just don't have them slotted. Fritzev. Let's do energy refrequencer for the moment. Find precision and Tyler's duality. There we go. And what is something I could just slot? Filler quick, supercharge to work. Okay. Where's my tray at? The microphone's blocking me just a smidge here. Okay, leveling the ship up, that's going to be fine. Weapon power is maxed. Let's just get in here and get this leveled. Elite Argala. Here we go. Because I didn't have a fourth cannon on this character right now. A fourth dual heavy. And this microphone does not want to stay in place anymore. Keeps sliding. There we go. Layton accounts, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I missed that. Chekhov is great for the console it comes with. Okay. Oh, this has got bad keybinds on it. Yeah, this has got my old keybinds on it.
Control button. Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
Not having Withering Barrage on this character is a bit rough. I'm gonna have to level that up next.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate
Definitely a slower Argala.
We will not go quietly.
I'll catch up on chat here after this. My window's not scrolling right now.
Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes.
Oh no, I've got REA on the build. I just nuked myself when I hit tractor beam. Oh no. Amateur hour over here. Oh no.
We do what we want, where we want.
Definitely lacking the punch of them nice premium traits.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum on their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance. I'm taking you with me.
No evasive on my tray. Doing great today. Oh, there's one.
That's got them. Excellent work.
Yeah.
We'll send over a pacification party, take the suspect into
The ship's
custody.
leveled up, but that was painfully slow. Yeah, the thing is, I did that recently, and it, for whatever reason, it didn't like copy over all of the keybinds. I don't know why. Okay, I have missed a couple things here. Casual do sire side build. Um, I mean, I've got a dual heavy cannon somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it. Was it supposed to do one of the Gearbox Gleam giveaway? No. Do I think we will ever have a community contributor program kind of test new ships? No. Nope. They did that in the past. I don't foresee that ever returning. I mean, DECA may have a different policy, but right now, I don't see that happening. Sort of like wargaming. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Alpha, how's it going? Darkness Descending, thank you for the follow. Just set up a Styx as a tank. I've been wondering, since I have the isomags now, how would you build a D7 Merc Worker Flight Deck Carrier? Cannon build plus cannon isomags and type 7s, or pet focus? I would do the type 7s. The cannon build plus cannon isomags, and just use the type 7s. I don't think you really need to focus on buffing the pets up that much with the type 7s on. You let them buff you up, and you don't worry about your pet slots pretty much. The Chekhov, oh yeah, the Chekhov's the one with the beam, right? Yeah, that's busted. Done that before. Legendary Glenn's platform, just really dislike the look of the ship. Casual death, yeah, I know. Attack pattern Nick, damn. Back in the day, accidentally hitting ramming speed. I know, just tonight it's great. Have they fixed the Pavin set? No, they haven't really fixed anything so far. With the new items from like the 14th or 14th bundle release. Any idea if any of the major decision makers from Cryptic will remain on board with DECA? Long term, it's going to be new people pulling the strings. Arson Beam. Is the energy field console with phaser good for do side builds? If you have a lot of drain stuff on your build, then it can work, yeah. Because those consoles can stack up much more than they're supposed to.
Thank you for your...
Look at all the loot I didn't collect. I think Stowe Better has a guide on like beginner builds. Dark Crow. Yeah, I think Stowe Better has a lot of nice written guides that might be able to help you there. I need to get a ship that has Withering Barrage on it. Try to find that. There we go. Geops, how's it going? Ice Knight, I agree. Yeah, just some sort of communication on the issues, like, because right now it feels like things are being reported and it's just, you know, being ignored is what it feels like. Dreamwalker, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I could do OPOG. I need Withering Barrage quick. I think my third turret was in the bank. Even the bug report misfires. Terrible. OPOG is great. Great. Really a great trait. I'm going to put adaptive on as soon as I see it. Office Space Deck Edition. Finally managed to cross the 1,000,000 DPS threshold last night. Feels good. I can see why DPS chasing is a thing. Maybe one day the servers will make it worthwhile to continue. Go level it for me, Rob. Are you on a KDF? I'm on a KDF. You know me, I pretty much main KDF set. The proper side. Yeah, congrats, Shiap's on the mill. Yeah, keybinds are huge. I know, but I like to hit the button. Dark Eddie, I like hitting all the buttons. Didn't you know? Flood the patrol with Odysseys. Yeah, Rob, you know me, man. Which is a shame. There's ways those systems could be expanded to increase the longevity of them. All the buttons, exactly. Let's see. Rescue advanced, Rob. Oh, you're in there. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that. I've been there before. I remember when. Yeah, I'm in here.
We did it. Sensor 2.
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry, or those ships won't make it.
Thank you for coming.
Klingon vessels are warping into your position.
The blessings.
Our systems.
That's one less rift to worry about. Let's regroup with Kumarke.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Klingons are approaching our position.
Ship is under attack.
My spacebar isn't even hitting my very one. What are my keybinds on this character?
Congratulations, Admiral.
Yeah, spec point at least there. My keybinds are crazy on this character apparently. Lower the difficulty when replaying for just a piece of gear? Absolutely. Yeah, you gotta speed run them when you're going in trying to get like in a cool set or whatever.
Target shields have failed.
Poor Spencer unable to level up his own ships. I mean, I was on it. Rob offered to help. I'm not gonna say no to that. Yeah, so with all the oddies in the run, I remember when we command frequency, the command spec trait when that was busted. What's the goal eventually? Just reproduce builds from your attack and inside characters? Pretty much, yeah. I have a ton of Fed ships. Is there a KDF ship I need other than the 11th bundle Vorcha and the Legendary Battlecruiser bundle? Not that you need. No, unfortunately not. Rob, thank you for the help, man. I greatly appreciate it.
I think that was the last. Indeed.
I mean the Gorn Hunter, if you want to include that, but no, the Vorcha and the Bordescu are like the two big ones, to be honest. I can't think of another KDF ship right now that you would need. A lot of the KDF ships just are not that great stats-wise or have Fed equivalents that you probably already have. Yeah, Rob, that got me 3K short. I'll get that on my own. Thank you for helping me there, man. The zooming issue, I think, is going to be fixed on the 12th. I usually do damage, personally, but crit D or damage are usually fine. What do I think is worth it more? Account unlock Ruin or account unlock Ships of the Line if you're not going to get TG or UD for an alt? I think Ruin is ultimately has the potential to be the larger buff, but Ships of the Line is capable of giving you a pretty solid, consistent buff throughout the run, even if you're not getting kills. Ruin does rely on you getting the kill shot on foes, so for consistency account-wide, Ship of the Line probably would be better for your alts. But Ruin, if you're on a build that's AoE focused and you're getting a lot of kills, then yeah, Ruin can do very well. Heart of Soul, I don't think I've honestly ever used, to be honest with you. Calm Before the Storm is just in general a really good haste trait that also gives some cooldown reduction. OPOG is a little bit less firing cycle haste, but it's consistent. They all do stack together, you know, especially if you're on like a budget build. But between all of them, like Calm is the only one I've really went out and put on builds for the past little bit, for the past couple of years, really. For a Plasma CSV build, would I prioritize UD over Terran Goodbye? I already have the Gorn Hunter. It depends where your crit chance is at, really. But UD generally has the larger overall crit boost. It's just a matter of, do you have a console to maintain uptime on it? Ruin does work with space magic, correct? And it also works with the jellyfish. 33 haste, yeah. But the thing with the Atlantis is that that is a very short duration, which not everyone's a fan of. Yeah, the legendary bird of prey should be changed still. I don't think anyone would complain about that getting like an extra weapon or something, like a 5th weapon slot. Ruin also works against your wallet. You just look at the exchange and you pretty much you can get them from DOF missions on New ROM Command and on the flotilla, I believe. They don't consistently show up, but that's going to be your best bet. Legendary Bop should have had the stats the Eagle ended up with, yeah. Yeah, good point, Steven. The issue with Heart of Soul and all that is that they are tied to a specific damage type to boost, and that's based on your race. So crit D, I mean, damage is still good. Damage is a final modifier that factors in after everything else. Any idea as to why nothing is selling? Because Nick undercut you to get EC to buy all of his keys. Yeah, Ohio, if you go look at the exchange and you look up Romulan, you can usually find SROs for a couple hundred KC a piece. Oh yeah, I've got the spam weapons keybind on. I can feel it just shooting my weapons. Maelstrom Torps OP. Emergency weapon cycle is a staple on a build. You pretty much always want to have that on. Look at them Tholian warp crystals from the core. And that set's going to sell well when that goes to Muds. Yeah, this is just a CSV build. Yeah, I pretty much only run CSV. It's just what I prefer personally. Okay, and that just got me enough for that. Rob, I'm going to leave the team here. Again, thank you for helping me with that. That's, I mean, Withering Barrage and EWC unlocked on this character. I've got the Gorn ship to go in and set up too, which I'm not going to get to on the stream today. How's the ship that fast without using full impulse? Emergency powered engines, the competitive reputation engines, which give you basically an evasive maneuvers every time you hit a firing mode, and then me using evasive maneuvers on top of that. Is the value of the Tholian core purely the crystals? Exactly. That's entirely it. yeah, so I'm going to be ending things a bit soon today because Nick is going to be doing his stream here in just the next couple of minutes for his 1K subscriber celebration where he's going to open 1,000 master keys. And I don't know about y'all, but I want to see him go through and open them lock boxes. I don't have a problem. I am using the Awani console on this setup right now, but that's because I didn't have Withering Barrage, so I mean the rapid fire doesn't hurt if I don't have any firing mode on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be redirecting to his stream, but let me get that posted in chat here. This is Nick's stream that he's got scheduled for his 1K key opening, and we're gonna redirect over to it here in a moment. So before I do that though, is Nick here? Is Nick on his PC? He is. Good. Gotta wait for him to start his stream first. But in the meantime, I want to start the next giveaway over on the Builds Discord. So if you're not already a member of the Builds Discord, then please use the link down in the description below, or I'll put it in chat here for you quick. And next up, we're going to have a T6 coupon on the Builds Discord, courtesy of Bridger. This is going to be running for the next 2 weeks. So I am going to get that set up real quick. There we go. Everything looks right spelling-wise. Okay, 14 days, PC only T6 coupon, and this again is courtesy of Bridger. Bridger, thank you for sending the coupon over. So if you're not on the Builds Discord already, I just put the link in chat. Join over there, go to the giveaways channel, and you should see this new giveaway up. And there we go. Also, yes, there is a search bar on your Starship traits window right now, but if you use the drop down and try to search for something, it bugs out and crashes your game. Yeah, I saw. Oh, Nick's got music playing terrible. I was like, what the hell's going on? Okay, I'm gonna redirect over to Nick now that he is starting his stream up. So, again, as I was just saying there's a drop down in the Starship traits window for you to search for a specific trait. But if you type in this and you have a lot of traits, it will immediately crash your game. So just be aware of that. But let's head on over to Nick. Let me get the Twitch raid started here. Again, thank you to everyone that stopped by today. I'm sorry things were a little bit shorter, but you know, I want to see this giveaway, or the opening and giveaway that Nick's doing here. Checking in as the stream ends. Hoodwinks, I'm sorry. So the raid should be going here. Okay, raiding now over on Twitch. That went through. I'm going to end the Twitch stream then. Make sure that worked. Okay, there we go. Streamceptions, yes. Okay. Again, thank you all for tuning in, and remember to check the Builds Discord for that next T6 coupon giveaway. You've got 2 weeks to go in and enter for your chance to win. But let's head on over to Nick here on the YouTube. And thank you all for stopping.